Zortrax HEPA cover is our newest filtration device. We made it to solve 3 issues connected with 3D printing: filtering ultrafine particles, managing the smell in the printing area, and maintaining a stable printing environment. But first, let's start by explaining what a HEPA filter even is. In general, HEPA stands for High Efficiency Particulate Air Filter. Its origins can be traced back to the 1940s, when it was designed to filtrate radiation dust during the Manhattan Project. Nowadays, HEPA filters remove 99.97% of airborne particles greater in size than 0.3 microns in diameter. What we are talking about here is nano-sized precision. To help you visualize the size, imagine that a human hair has about 50 microns in diameter. That's 150 times more than the openings inside the HEPA filter. Or even better, the sieves openings are smaller than the common bacteria. But they are still larger than the average size of ultrafine particles, or UFPs, that are emitted during 3D printing. The UFPs can be between 3 and 30 times smaller than the sieves themselves. So you might be asking yourself the question, how does the HEPA filter stop these particles? Interestingly enough, it works even better with such small particles thanks to something that's called Brownian motions, which dictate the movement of nanoscale objects. UFPs constantly collide with high-speed air molecules, which changes their direction basically at random. Inside the HEPA filter, the particles bounce between each other until they find themselves close enough to one of the filter's fibers. Then they are pulled towards the fibers by what is known as van der Waals forces. Basically, the smaller the UFPs, the more likely they are to stick to fibers. That's physics for you, just ask the geckos, because that's how they are able to stick to walls and dangle off ceilings. However, that's not the only advantage of Zortrax HEPA cover. The carbon filter inside also gets rid of any unpleasant smells that might occur during 3D printing. This should greatly influence the use of Zortrax 3D printers in an office environment. The regulation of the fan speed not only makes sure that the temperature isn't too high or too low, but it also allows the chamber to heat up more quickly and then to slowly cool off the print, which in essence reduces the highly undesired warping effect. What you must also know is that certain prints warp with the rapid changes in the temperatures, leaving you with a curled effect near the bottom of the model. This dome-like structure creates a more stable environment inside the printing chamber, making sure it doesn't happen to you. With Zortrax HEPA cover, the final 3D prints are much more precise and achieve the intended shape of the object in question. Higher accuracy with filaments as strong as ABS allows for greater precision at the prototyping stage or even creating reliable end-use products.